Hello students, after a long time we are seeing back again to each other. Many students must have forgotten me over there, so I'll reintroduce myself as White Sir, your White Sir from Rizwan classes. So today we'll be starting back our studies. All are eagerly waiting to start our studies over there. So they're giving me calls when the classes will start and all over there. So I thought a new method of teaching over there for you all. You sit at home, I'll be in my class over there, and we will have a contact, and you will be carrying on this over there. So from now onwards, I'll be recording some videos over there, and as such we have made a group, WhatsApp group of the students over there. Will be sending you the link, YouTube link of these videos. You have to click this videos, and when you watch these videos, I'll tell you the first very simple this part over there, that first time when you watch the videos, you do one thing over there. You don't take any your notebook, pen in your hand. You just take your textbook in your hand. With some, I'm doing it over here. Concentrate my explanation, what I'm explaining over there, how I did the sum over there. Because after that, again you can download that videos and rerun that videos again and again, and then you can take your pen, notebook and pen, and then you can practice it out over the thing over there. Yes. So today we are going to start with the first chapter of your algebra. That is your linear equation in two variables. We'll be going through that over there, the linear equation in two variables. That is the first chapter of your maths 1. That's your algebra section over that thing over there. And this, what is that? First I'll start with the introduction to about this over there. First I'll explain you what is that equation. What do you mean by equation? Let's see about that over there. Equation is what? It's a mathematical statement with at least one variable. At least one variable. That means it can be more than one variable also. It's a thing over there. I'll give you some example about it over there. More than one variable can be there. It is at least you must have what? One variable. Okay, with a equal to sign, compulsory equal to sign. I'll give one example about it over here. If you check this out carefully, that x plus 3 is equals to 0, and you have over here is y plus 3 is equals to 0. Now can you see this over there? This is the equation. First I'm writing it over here. You have one variable is there, and there's a equal to sign is there. Here also, this is x is called as a variable, and this is your called a number. Here you can have over here is nothing but also your y variable is there, equal to sign is there, and there's a 0 coming up. Then here I can write it on the other, x square plus 4x plus 3 is equals to 0. Then I'll write it over here, y square plus 4y plus 9 is equals to 0. Now here also you can see this. This is also an equations over there. It is having x variable. It is having equal to sign, and then that means this is also an equation. I'll be writing another one is what over here is x plus y plus 5 is equals to 0. X plus y plus 5 is equals to 0. Then I'll be writing over here 3x plus 5y plus 9 is equals to 0. Here also you can see this over there. Here also you have over here is two variables are there and equal to sign is there. I told you that at least there must be one variable. Here you have two variables x and y. Equal to sign is there, equal to 0. This is also an equation. Now what we are going to do it over here in this over here, that these are all equations. Now which one is the linear equation? That is what we are going to see in this chapter. That how to recognize a linear equation. A linear equation is an equation which variable having that is your maximum degree must be 1. Everybody knows that. Degree means what was the power of the variable. The degree must be 1. Now here if you check this out carefully, that here you have your x is having degree as 1, y is having degree as 1. This can be a linear equation. But in this second case, you can see this over there. Here you have over here is the degree, maximum degree of this equation is what? The degree is what? 2. So, and here also you can see the degree is 2. So this is not a linear equation. This is not a linear equation. Okay. Here also you can see x is having degree 1, y is having degree 1. So the maximum degree is nothing but you have 1 only. So this is also a linear equation. Now we are going to do it over here is linear. In this chapter we are going to do linear equation in two variable. So that means in this over there we are not going to study this. We are not going to study this. We are going to study according to this. This is, can you see this over there? Here you have over here, in this case is your two variables are there. Here you have a two variable x plus y plus 5 is equal to 0. 3x plus y is equal to 9 is equal to 0. So therefore this is a linear equation in two variables. Can you see that over there, everybody? Linear equation in two variables. Yes, this is what we are going to study all this over there. Now after this over there, I think I'll be explaining you something over there is nothing but the standard form of linear equation. That is what we are going to study in this chapter. First, we are going to see what is standard form. Now, standard form of linear equation is what? We have over here ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Now, can you see this over there? These are all three terms. Your ax is the first term, by is the second term, and c is the third term is equals to 0. Now, if you check this out over there, this is what your a. This is your first term x. You have here, this is variable and this is your coefficient. Coefficient is a. Your second term, your variable is y and coefficient is b. And your third term is nothing but your coefficient is what? C. So this is called a standard form of standard form of linear equation in two variables. We will be doing according to this thing. Now there are methods to solve the linear equation. Now what are the methods we are going to solve the linear equation is the elimination by equating coefficient. The first method which we are going to do here is called as elimination by equating coefficient. You have here, this is the method we are going to do in this, or the elimination by equating coefficient. Equating, you have here is coefficient. Eliminating by equation of coefficient. Now here, what is this method we are going to do in this first. There are other methods also. That is your elimination by substitution. Then there is a graphical method. Then there is a Cramer's rule. You have done all this in your 9th standard. Elimination by equating coefficient. You have done your elimination by substitution method. You have done graphical methods. But the new method which is there in 10th standard is your Cramer's rule. We are going to see in that later on over there. So first we are going to do the method called as elimination by equating coefficient. Okay, sure. Now let's start with the exercise. Over there we'll be doing the practice set 1.1 second question ka first sum. We are going to do second question ka first sum. I'm going to teach you now how to solve the linear equation in two variable in eliminating the coefficient by equating the coefficient. Okay, now let's try to do this over there. First I'll be writing the question over there. Check this out, the question. First question is what over here is 3a plus 5b is equals to 26, and then you have over here is a plus 5b is equals to 22. These are the two equations which have been given to you all over the thing over there. Yeah. Now let's try to go for the solving this. How to solve? Now this is what over there. 3a plus 5b is equals to 26. That's how I'm going to write it. Write this over there. Write it little far over there so that you can understand this how to do. This is equation number 1. You have your a plus 5b is equals to 22, and you have 22 over here, and then your equation number 2. Now here I'll be giving you the important tips for how to solve this. Very simple tip, and this tip, if you remember this tip over there, you can solve any of the linear equations over there. Now in this method, what is the first tip? Now first tip is nothing but called as equalization. What is this equalization? Let's try to, I'll explain you what is equalization. Second is your addition and subtraction. Let's go for what is addition and subtraction, second step. And third step is called as substitution. That is your called as what is called substitution. Now one by one I'll explain you how to do this. It's a very simple and very easy step. First step is what? Oh yeah, is your equalization. What do you mean by equalization? Let's go for the equalization. Here you have to check this out. Okay, that 3 first term is what? 3a plus 3a, second term is 5b, and the third term is what? 26. This has to be written in this form over there. Second equation, a plus 5b is equals to 22. That is your first term, second term and third term. Now if you check that over there are two variables here, in this case a and b, and you have to check that over there which variable is having equal numbers. Then if you observe this carefully, that the first equation a is having 3 and the second equation a is having 1. Naturally, though no number matlab 1. If there is no number, then there is 1. Yeah, if you check this out, the b variable is having number 5, and in equation number 1 is 5, and second in also the second equation also there is a 5. That means b variable is having equal numbers. Now if they equal, that is called the first call. You have to check it out with equalization. Which variable is equal? Now first is what you have, where we got it over here, that b variable is equal. Then the second step comes over there. You have to add or you have to subtract. This has to be done over there. Now I'll tell you very easy method how to add or what to do for this addition subtraction. It's very simple. You have to check the sign of the variable which are equal. Now in this case, variable which is equal over here, everybody knows that b is equal. Correct? And if b is equal, that means here you can see that b ka sign both are plus plus. Now if they have their same sign, if they have here in this case the same sign, you have to, here in this case is the subtraction has to be done. Same sign you have to do subtract, and you have opposite sign you have to add. If you have opposite sign you have to add. Now what is this or this? S for same, S for subtraction, S for same, S for subtraction, and opposite sign if they are having it over here, then you have to add. Now here in this case, if you check this out carefully, that over here, in this case over there, B is having 5B and 5B, but they are having same sign. Can you see that same sign? So that means, should I do addition or should I do subtraction? Naturally, I have to do subtraction. Suppose if I tell you that over there, you had over here in this case is opposite sign. Here, one 5B having plus sign, one 5B having minus sign. That means you are what you are having it over there, you have to do addition. Yes. Now but in this case we had over there both the sign of both the number is what over here is same sign, that is your addition sign. So here we will try to do, if they were, suppose I will tell you one more part also, that if they were both the numbers are having minus sign also, then also you have to do subtraction, because I told you that same sign subtraction, same sign subtraction, S for same, S for subtraction. If they are having either minus or if they are having either plus, you have to do the subtraction. If they were having plus sign or minus sign, then you have to do addition. This is very important part. So here in this case both are having plus and plus. So the second step is done. Let's start to write the minus sign over here. After writing this minus sign, you can see this over there, here the sign of the second equation will get completely changed. All the three terms the sign will get turned. Now how I will get this? Because this minus sign will multiply throughout all this terms, and then the sign will change. You can see that over here there is no sign, means plus sign, though the plus sign will become minus, here there is a plus sign will become minus, here there is a plus sign will become minus. Now if you see this over there, then we have changed the sign now, that the sign has been changed. So now let's try to do the subtraction. 3 minus 1. If you see that the 3 minus 1, what is over there? 2a. And your plus 5a and minus 5a will be 0. And this will be what over here, in this case 26 minus 22, you will be getting what? Over here 4. So you did what? You did subtracting. So you have to write it over here, subtracting equation. You have equation second from first. What you did? Subtracting equation number second from first. That is what you did over there. So here what you got, therefore 2a is equals to 4, and therefore you will be getting what? A is equals to 4 upon 2. 2 on the 2, 2 to the 4. And that's how we got the value of A. We got the value of A. If you check this out carefully, the value of a. So what we did over there, first we checked it equalization, then we did the subtraction. I told you that the second step we did what? Addition or subtraction. In that we did the subtraction. I told you why. That's the thing away now. And the next step we are going to do it called as substitution. For that over there, that is the 3 step. Okay, the third step which is there. So we are going to do that substitution. Now let's how to do this substitution. We are going to check this out. I'll rub this out over there. Now this a value which is we got it over here. From this a value only we will be getting the value of b. Now how it will be getting the value of b? We'll check it out over there. This a value which is there, I will try to do one thing over there, substitute. What do you mean by substitute over there? We're going to check this out over there. Substituting the value of a is equals to 2 in equation 1. Either you can do in equation number 1 also, or either you can do equation number 2 also. Now which one is the simple one? I'll do one thing over there. Instead of 3a plus 5b is equal to 22. Can I do this substitute in equation number 2? Let's try to do, because it is very simple. A that is over there. I'll write it over here. Substituting it in equation number 2. I'm writing over here the equation number 2. Now let's see what is the equation number 2 over here is. Over here is a plus 5b is equals to 22. It is not necessary that it has to be in equation number 2. It can be substituted in equation number 1 also. It can be substituted in the equation number 1 also. If you change that way, you will be getting the same answer. But I will prefer that take the easiest equation, which less calculation can be done in that way. Now let's see about that way. A value what we got it over here in this case is 2. So I'll be writing over here 2. Here you have a plus sign, here you have a 5b is equals to 22. If you check this out carefully, that here in this case over there, the 2 which is on the left hand side of the equal to sign, everybody knows that it is, we have done in a 9 standard or thing over there. You know everybody that. You must have forgotten now. Now that is on the left hand side, it is subtracting over there, it is adding over there, sorry, it is adding over there, it will go on the right hand side, it will go and subtract. So for that, what I will write it over here, in this case 5b is equals to 22 minus 2. If I do this, 5b is equal to 22 minus 2, if you see this over there, so I'll be getting, therefore you'll be getting over here in the value of b, 5b is equals to 20. I got the value of 5b is equal to 20. And after getting 5b is equal to b is equals to 20 upon 5. 5 on the 5, 5 4s are. Everybody knows that 5 will come and divide. And that's how I got the value of b as 4. I got the value of b ka value also 4. So a ka value I got 2 and b ka value I got 4. Everybody got that over there. So I got both the values which I wanted over there. Now what I try to do here, I have to write the final answer. The final answer, how to write it over here, you have to write it down over the side of the margin outside over here, a and a semicolon. And which variable comes here first over there, you have studied in your low standard, a or b. First alphabet comes a. So a ka value we have to write it first, and b ka value we have to write it afterwards. So you have to put a open the bracket, and then you have to write it a ka value is what, 2, you have to put a comma, and then you have to write a b ka value, and this will be what over here 4. And you have to write over here is the solution of the given equation. Solution of the given equation is the solution. Given equation, and this is how we finish with our first sum, and this sum carries 3 marks in the board. This sum carries 3 marks in the board. Yes, so that is how we got the answer for that 2 and 4. Okay, now students, we will be going for what we did. Practice set 1.1 ka second ka first sum we did over there. Now we are going to go for the third sum. Now let's see the third sum ka. What are the equations coming up over there? What is the first equation? If you check this out, first equation is 2x minus 3y is equals to 9. That's the equation number 1. I'll be going little faster with this now. I'll show you how to do this over there. Okay, and now here you can see this 2x plus y is equals to 30. That's equal to the second. Now everybody pay attention carefully over there. The 3 step. Do you remember the 3 step? The first thing is what? Equalization. Second one is the addition or subtraction, and the third one is the substitution. Now if you check it out over there, first step, what again I'll repeat over there, first step is what? Equalization. We have to check that which variable is equal. Here if you see that x is having 2 and y, here also in the second equation x is having 2. Here y is having 3 and here y is having 1. Okay, now if you check this out over there, we got that equal variable which is there is your x, and x is having two variable. And the second step, I told you that, remember that second step, what you have to do, addition or subtraction. Do you remember that over there? If the when to do addition and when to do subtraction, I told you that over there. You have to check the sign of the variables which we have over here. Here you can see 2x, no sign means plus sign, 2x, no sign means plus sign. Both the variables are having same sign. Same sign means subtraction. Same, S for same, S for subtraction. Do you remember I told you in the previous sum also? So here also what I try to do here, I try to go for the subtraction. When I try to do the subtraction, everybody knows that the second equation ka sign will change, because that minus sign is multiplying with the second equation over there. Here you can see that 2x is having minus sign, a plus sign, so it will become minus. Y is having a plus sign, minus. 13 is having plus sign, minus. So here if you check this out over there, 2x minus 2x, what is the answer? 0. And if you check this carefully over here, 3y and y. Now y is not having this plus sign. Y can new sign which has been come over here is your minus sign. So here you can see 3y and minus y. Both the numbers are having minus sign. Do you remember we have studied in 9th standard? If both the numbers are having minus sign, we have to add. And you have to write the minus sign only. Addition is possible in two ways. Do you remember in 9th I told you either both the numbers are plus plus or both the numbers are minus minus. So here both the numbers are minus minus. We have to add, and you have to add and you have to write the minus sign. Here minus 3y, and here there is no number means what? There is 1. Again and again I told you that there is no number means what? 1. So minus 3y and minus 1y will be minus 4y. Can you see that? Minus 4y. But here you can see this again. There is a 9 is having plus sign and 13 is having minus sign. 13 is having minus sign. So you can see this over there, minus 13 and minus 9. I'll write it for you over here. That is your plus 9. So one number plus one number minus. I told you in the 9th standard. If one number plus one number minus, we have to subtract it. We have done in the 9th standard over there. If both the numbers are having same sign, either plus plus or either minus minus, that time we have to do the addition. And subtraction is only one possible, only one way. That is your nothing but over here. One number is plus and one number is minus. You have to subtract it over here. The 13 is having minus sign and 9 is having plus sign. So we have to subtract 13 minus 9. That comes to your 4. But here I told you that over there you have to write the sign of the bigger number. Do you remember? Sign of the bigger number. So this will be your bigger number is 13 and 13 is having minus sign. So your 4 will be having your minus sign or that thing there. So here if you check this out over there, here again you are getting what? Minus 4. Here you are getting minus 4. Now what I did for about, you have to write it over there. You have to tell that over there in the sum over there. What we did over there? I did the subtraction. So you are subtracting. You have to write it over here. Subtracting equation second from first. We have a subtracting equation second from first. And what we got it over here? Minus 4y is equals to minus 4. So y is equals to minus 4 upon minus 4. You can see that both the numbers are minus minus. So this minus minus, we can cancel this minus minus sign. 4 1 the 4 and 4 1 the 4, and that's how we got the value of y is as the y is equals to 1. We got a value of y is equals to 1. That is our second step got over. First step again, I'll repeat again over there. First step we did the equalization, second step we did subtraction. And the third step, do you remember the third step is the substitution. And what we have to do, you have to substitute the y value in any of the equation number 1 or equation number 2. So I have to write it over here first. So I'll be writing over here substituting the value of, we got the value of what over here? Y. Y is equals to 1 in equation number 1. With equation number 1, I told you that it is not necessary that you have to put it in the equation number 1, or you can put it into the equation number 2 also, and we'll get the value of that. Okay. So what is the equation number 1 is what? 2x minus 3y is equals to 9. 2x minus 3y is equals to 9. Okay, that is my equation number 1. If you can see this over there. And then what you have to do here is 2x is equals to minus, you have to write minus 3y. I will not write because I have got the value of y now, and both are multiplying, so I will be writing 3 into 1. Can you see that there is 3 into 1? Then there is the equal to sign, and then you have a 9 over here coming over here. Therefore you will be getting over here 2x minus 3 is equals to 9. Can you see this? 2x minus 3 is equals to 9. We got that over there. But here you can see this 3 is what? subtracting on the left hand side, it has to be go on the right hand side, and will be bringing that on the right hand side. So negative will become positive, and you will be getting over here in this case is 2x is equals to 9 plus 3, and you will be getting therefore 2x is equals to 12. You will be getting the value of 2x is equal to 12. Now you can see this over there, x will remain there and 2 will come and divide because it is multiplying, so it will come and divide. So you will be getting what? X is equals to 12 upon 2, 2 on the 2, 2 6 are 12. So x is equal to 6, and that's how we got the value of x is equals to 6. You can see that over there, we got the value of x is equal to 6 and y is equals to 1. And I have told you in the previous sum how to write the answer. We have to write it over here, what is that over there? A and s, and whose value has to be written first? The x value, and then comma, and then 1. We have 6 and 1 is the solution of the given equation, is the solution of the given equation. So this is how you have to write the answer. This is what we have got the equation, and we have completed with the sum that 6 and 1 is the given equation. Fourth sum, practice set 1.1 second question ka we are going to go for the fourth sum. The fourth sum ka first equation, let's write it over here. 5m minus 3n is equals to 19, and that's my equation number 1. And you have what? M minus 6n is equals to minus 7. That's my equation number 2. Now let's try to see this. This is little bit different sum you will be seeing over there. What is that over there? First step we have told over there. Equalization, second one is addition, subtraction, and the third one is substitution. I told you that. I'll repeat in every sum over there so that it will get fitted in your mind over there how to do this over there. But if you check this out over there, the m variable in equation number 1 you have a 5, and here there is 1, and n variable you have over here what? 3 and 6. There is no equal. In the previous two sums we have done it over there, the variables were equal number, but here there is no equal number. Which one is that over there? What we can do? So first we have to equalize it. So that is how you have to equalize it. The equalization can be done in both the ways. I'll tell you that you can equalize m ka variable also, or you can equalize n ka variable also. I'll show you both the way. Either way, which one you like it, you can do it over there. Now first one, you can see that there is no number over here, is 1. So m is having 1. Is simply what I'll try to do over here, multiplying second equation by 5, I will get over here 5 over there. 5 on the 5. I have to multiply throughout it over there. But this is 5 on the 5, so I can equalize this m by just multiplying equation number 2 by 5. But what about if I want to equalize the equation n ka variable? So for n ka variable, if you see that over here, this is a 3 and this is a 6. Here I can multiply this 3 with 2. Can you see that 3 to the 6? So if I multiply 3 to the 6, so what will be doing over there? 3, if I multiply over here, 3 to here in this case, equation number 1 by 2, you will be getting 2 3 the 6, and this is 6 and this is 6, so it is already equal. So let's try to go for the equalization over there. We'll try to equalize by, as far as possible, can I try to equalize it over here? In this case is nothing but n ka variable, we'll try to equalize it over there. And to equalize n ka variable, you have to multiply equation number 1 by 2, 2 3 the 6 you will be getting over there. So I have to write it over here, multiplying equation 1 by 2. I have to multiply equation number 1 by 2. Now if I take it out there, multiply equation number 1 by 2, if you check this out carefully, that this 2, you just don't have to multiply only by 3. It has to be multiplied all the 3 terms. Now which are the 3 terms? 5m, 3n, 19. Can you see that over there? So 2 5 is 10m, you have your minus 2 3 is 6n, plus 2 9, you will be getting over here equal to, I multiply 2 5 is 10, 2 3 is 6, so minus 6, and then 2 has to be multiplied by 19, 2 9 is 18, 1 carry, 2 1 is 2 1 3, I'll be getting what? 38. And I got a new equation. The first equation will become now third equation, and the second equation has to be written below that. M minus 6n is equals to minus 7. M minus 6n is equals to minus 7. Yes, so you will be getting over here, in this case is the second equation below this over there. You will be having second equation below this over there. Now let's try to check this out over the thing over there. We have equalized the n variable, and what is that over there? You can see the 6 and 6. So now I told you that the next step is what? Addition and subtraction. And I told you last time also what is that? How to do addition and subtraction? You have to check the sign. Now here you can see the sign of the 6 and 6 is minus minus. If both are having same sign subtraction, same sign subtraction, as for same as for subtraction. Do you remember? I told you that okay. So what I try to do to here? I try to subtract this equation. When I try to do the subtraction, what will happen? The sign of the second equation will change. So this will be what over here? Minus. No sign with minus. Minus into minus will become plus. Minus into minus will become plus. Can you see that over there? Now here 10 minus 1. 10 minus 1 is what over here? You can see the 10 minus 1. Here 10 ka sign is plus sign, 9 ka sign is minus. So 10 minus 1 is what over here? 9. Bigger number sign will come. Bigger number sign is what? 10. 10 is having plus sign, so plus 9. Here minus 6 sign and plus 6 sign, you will be getting answer 0. And here you have over there now 38 and not minus 7, you will be having plus 7. Both are having plus sign. Sign of the 7 is changed because it was minus sign. Sign now it has become plus. So if I try to add up, I will be getting what? 38 plus 7, I will be getting what? 45. Can you see this over there? 45 I will be getting. So what I did over here is nothing but subtracting. So I have to write it over here. Subtracting equation second from third. We have a subtracting equation number second from third. So what do I got before? I got 9m is equals to 45. I got 9m is equal to 45. Therefore m is equals to 45 upon 9. 9 1 the 9, 9 5 the 45. Can you see this over there? I got what? M ka value. And what I got the M ka value is nothing but m is equals to 5. I got a value of m is equals to 5. Now m, therefore the value of m is equals to 5. I got it over there. Here, can you see this over there? M ka value is what? 5. Now what is the third step? Third step I told you that substitution. Yeah, the third step what I told you that today इसके पहले भी बताया था. That is what you have. The first step is what? Equalization. That's what we did, the equalization. The second step we did the subtraction. And the third step is what? Substitution. Now what is the substitution has to be done? I can do the substitution of m in any of the equation. And I think so. Can I try to do the equation over here in this cases? Can I take that equation number 1 over there? So you have to write it over here. Substituting the value of m is equals to 5 in equation equation 1. And what is the equation number 1? Can you see that over there? We have equation number 1 is nothing but 5m minus. We have equation number 1 is what? 5m minus 3n is equals to 19. That's my equation number 1. So here we have m ka value is what? 5. So therefore you will write it over here 5 into 5. Can you see that? 5 into 5. M ka value we got what? 5. 5 into 5. Minus 3n is equals to 19. So therefore you will be getting 25 minus 3n is equals to 19. Minus 3n will remain 0 and 19 minus 25. Can you see that? Plus 25. 25 is having plus sign, no sign is plus sign. 3 is having minus sign, so minus sign will remain there. 25 is going from the left hand side to the right hand side. It will become plus ka minus. It will become plus ka minus. So therefore you can see this over there. In this case is minus 3n and you will be getting over here. In this case is 6. But it is not 6, you will be getting what? Minus 6. Why minus 6? Because you are subtracting 19 minus 25. 25 minus 19, no. Bigger number sign is what? 25 ka is minus. So you have to write it over here. Minus 6 over there. Be careful over there. Here it will be minus 6. Then what you will be getting over here in this case is n is equals to minus 6 upon minus 3. The minus sign will get cancelled. 3 1 the 3, 3 2 the 6. N is equals to 2. Again, now we got the value of n also. We got the value of m, we got the value of n. And now you can see that both the values we got, and I told you that you have to write the final answer. And the final answer, you know that what is the final answer. A and S, semicolon, and which variable is the first is your m. M is the variable first, so you have to write the value of m first and then you have to write the n is the solution of the given equation and that is how we have completed with the sum. The sum, that is your fourth sum. 5 and 2 is the solution of the given equation.